Yemen is the second largest country in the Arabian Peninsula.
The Republic of Yemen is one of the driest, poorest, and least developed countries in the world.
Half the population does not have access to safe water and sanitation.
Almost 50% of the people live in poverty.
And 1 in 5 Yemeni is malnourished.
Child marriage is defined by global organizations as a formal marriage or informal union entered into by an individual before reaching the age of 18.
One-third of the girls in the developing world are married before the age of 18, and 1 in 9 are married before the age of 15.
Girls with higher levels of schooling are less likely to marry as children. It has been found that 60% of girls with no education are married by 18, compared to 10% of girls with secondary schooling and less than 1% of girls with higher education.
Many times, parents marry off their daughters to settle debts, form family alliances, or to get money to feed their other children.
Nada al-Adal runs away from her home after her mother arranges for her to marry an older man. Leaving her home, she makes a video exposing the atrocities of child marriage.
إيش براءة الطفولة؟ إيش ذنب الأطفال من تتزوجوهم كذا؟ يعني مثلا أنا بحل مشكلتي صح؟ بس بعض الأطفال براءتهم ما يحلوش مشكلتهم، يمكن يموتوا، يمكن ينتحروا، يمكن يفعلوا اللي براسهم، لأنهم أطفال ما يدروش بحاجة، يعني عندهم ما تعلموش ولا درسوا ولا حاجة، يعني إيش ذنبنا إحنا؟ مش الوحيدة أنا، يمكن كل الأطفال. في ناس كثير، بعض الأطفال يعني دبزوا بنفسهم في البحر ما عم باغي، يعني إيش البراءة هذه؟ هذه ما إيش براءة.
Girls who marry before 18 are more likely to experience domestic violence than their peers who marry later, and they often show signs symptomatic of sexual abuse and post-traumatic stress, such as feelings of hopelessness, helplessness, and severe depression.
These feelings often lead to young girls committing suicide or attempting to. Girls will often burn themselves, hoping to end their lives before their abusive husbands do.
In recent years, child marriage has gained increasing prominence on international and national agendas.
The United Nations civil society groups like Girls Not Brides and international donors have rallied behind the cause and hope to combat child marriage in the near future so young Yemeni girls can live their lives, get an education, and marry when they want to.